What's happening, good people, good people, good. Kuwa kwa frame, kuwa kwa frame, uko kwa frame? You in the frame? Yes. Lakini uko your side sana. Si kama karibu. Just too close. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of God, welcome to Hadithi Zetu. And yes, we are the Mwangis. Some of you call us the who's and who's. Actually, we started calling ourselves the who's and who's. Wacha tuacha kuwekelea.
Who's and who?
Who's and who?
Who's the who's and who's?
Kwani nasema who's and who's? Who's and who? Yes, and we are glad to be coming to you live and direct from our studios. And yep, we are here. We are here. Thank you sana UT. I see you. Usibanduke ka hapo. Leo topic ni moto. Moto zaidi ya moto. Yes, we'll be talking about quite a number of things, but before tuende sana, let's say hi. All right? Want to say hi? I'm going to pray kwanza. Let's pray. Lord, we are grateful for giving us this opportunity to, to share our stories and to talk about your people, to talk about experiences, talk about life and everything that's been happening this week. Lord, oh Father, we are grateful that you've given us audience and you've given us internet and you've given us gadgets. We are grateful and we cannot take that for granted. We are grateful for it is Friday, and on Friday we food, fun, and fellowship. Thank you for the fun that you've created in this place. I thank you also for the opportunity to speak tonight as people prepare to go out, as people prepare to stay in, and people prepare to party and have fun. I pray that they enjoy every bit of it. This is my prayer in thanksgiving in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of God, welcome to Hadithi Zetu. And I can't remember what episode we are at, but we've been doing this for some time now. And this week we came, we are coming to you twice because on Wednesday we had a show, and now today we are doing it again. It's because we have stories that we feel like you would like to hear, but we'll be coming to that in a bit. Before tuendelee sana, we just want to remind you that this happens every Friday. We have a big announcement. We might be changing, time. Want to talk about that? We might be changing time a little bit. Nyi mnakuaga hivyo. Nyi kuna time mtu mmoja ajisikiagi kubonga. Yeah, we tell them why we are changing time. I would tell them. You tell them. If you're not telling them, I'm not telling them.
No. We're just changing time, guys.
Why?
We are just changing time.
Why are we changing time? We are changing time because saa moja na nusu seems to be very early for us. In fact, tunafikaga hapa ni kama tunakimbizwa. You can have your gadget near so that you don't have to usiende nje ya frame. Yeah, 7:30 is normally the time that we promise to be going live, but 7:30 tunafikaga and iko marathon basically because sometimes because of work. So if you get home at 7, it becomes really hard to set up and be up and ready by 7:30. So we are thinking of doing this and changing this time to 8 p.m. Sawa. 8 p.m. So tuambieni kama 8 iko sawa ama pia ni mapema sana. Wale watu wanawatchigi news na bado mnataka kuwatch story. Tuambieni kama
But news doesn't come at 8.
Yes, news comes at 7:30. 7. So 7:30 could be, kuna wale watu wa news bado wana watch news maybe. Yeah, so that is why we are thinking 8 could do. All right? Sawa. Why? Nakutesaje? Unateseka?
Anyway.
All right. Just a minute. Yes, we just want to encourage you also to go on Facebook, and if you're watching this, you can start a watch party. And by doing that, you are helping this word go out to as many people as possible. All right, we just did that. And yes, you can get this content on my post, on my page, and anywhere else. All right, give me a minute. Awesome. Yes, now today we have a big topic, but we also want to remind you that we have a lot of things that are happening. We have merchandise that we have prepared for you this season. We have, where is it? We have t-shirts that we are selling. We have so many things that we are doing this season. We have our 4 brands. We have Life of the Party that you can get from our store, Swankies. Swanky on Instagram. Swankies on Instagram. Cynthia. Swankies on Instagram.
24.
Swankies 24 on Instagram. On Facebook, me. Swankies 24. And we will be glad to hook you up with a t-shirt. Sawa. Kama unataka mapullover, kama unataka nguo za Kristiani kitu poa, talk to us, and especially Her Highness. Sawa. So we have amazing t-shirts. We have Vuyanzi, we have Swanky, we have Life of the Party, and we have Grateful. Okay, those are the t-shirts that we are selling. You're feeling thankful this year, you can get yourself a Grateful t-shirt. If you're feeling stylish this year or this season, you can get yourself a Swanky t-shirt. If you're feeling happy, you can get yourself you've grown tall. If you're feeling thankful, you can get yourself a Grateful t-shirt. If you're feeling stylish, you can get yourself a Swanky t-shirt. If you're feeling like, yes, you are the real deal, you're the plug, or your friends call you the plug, you can get yourself a Life of the Party t-shirt. And if you are feeling joyful, you can get yourself a Vuyanzi t-shirt. All right, enough of that. Now let's get into the matters of the day. We also have activity we'll be doing tonight, so stay tuned. Leo lazima tujue nani mjanjez, sawa? Leo lazima tujue nani mjanjez kati ya sisi nani ako na IQ ya juu sana. So we have an activity we'll be doing. We have 2 actually. Moja inaitwa Read My Lips. I'm not sure I'm able to moja inaitwa Read My Lips, hiyo ingine inaitwa Fill the Gaps. Itakuwa moto hii. All right. Yep. So we'll be doing that still tonight. All right. But how was your week? You can go ahead and comment down there. Let us know how your week was. Alafu itakuwa fiti sana. I'm not feeling so well, and this week has been funny. You've also not been feeling well. What was happening?
No, ugonjwa tu kidogo kidogo hapa na pale, but we are doing fine.
Me, I'm not doing fine. I'm not doing fine. I have the whole of yesterday, jioni, and the whole of today. I've had a very bad headache. So siko sure kama ni kukaa kwa gadget sana ama ni kuchoka. I've tried hydrating myself as much as I can. It still hasn't worked much. But I'm trying to stay away from medicine as much as possible. What was your highlight this week, by the way?
My highlight was like the beginning of the week I was off. And yeah, just being off is exciting. Off duty, not being in the office, and just chill in the house or just get time and hang out. So that has been my highlight for the week.
Awesome. I think my highlight for the week was just spending time with you off duty. Just spending time with you while you are off duty was quite a big deal for me, because now I got to spend the whole weekend with you, and that has been quite amazing. All right. yes, the other things that have been happening is that on my Facebook page kumekuwa crazy, watu wamekuwa kibonga, watu nimekuwa nikiuliza maswali hapo, na hizi maswali zinakuwa genuine, hazikuwa za kuwapima. Mimi nataka kujua tu mko wapi. And kuna swali moja nilikuwa nimeuliza eti, so a photo of me carrying a bag for you, a handbag for you. Watu wakaongea. And thank you very much everybody who commented. You are my community, and manze, I love you so much and truly value your comments, each one of you. Yani kila comment wagena make sense for me. So kuna mtu alisema ati kama amenibebea roho. What is that? So this is a lady actually. Rosie ndiye alisema
what is bag?
So kama mtu amekubebea roho, so bag ni nini? Bag ni kitu ndogo and then no, you replied. Somebody else said, Nyemo Karaoke said, yes, we're newly married. So ati after so anaweza beba bag when they are newly married, lakini wakikaakaa vitu change. Is it true? Hizi romantic sio fanyaga. Unataka kuniambia zita change? So mimi kuna siku ndacha kubeba bag.
Tuambieni tu kweli.
My friend from Tanzania, Yohana C. Mwaigomole says, sio bag tu, hata mwenyewe na beba. So
leo ulikataa kubeba.
Sikukataa kukuweza, unajua mimi kubeba.
Salai.
Guess who's tuned in? Laura anasema tuned in from Migori. Laura, we love you. Yani wewe ni team. Wewe ni mbogi yetu. Sawa. In fact, ile siku tutakuwa tunataka host wa hii show, tunajua nani tutaendea. All right? So karibu sana Laura. Let us know how your week was, what stands out, and our topic for today we'll be sharing in a bit. So tungependa kujua what you think about that. But yes, that is what people have been talking about. That is what people have been saying. So hiyo ilikuwa tu. Kuna best aliniambia nachoma. You want to say something?
Nachoma nini? Kubeba bag.
Kuna mtu alisema wabebe wote. Let me read this one. Shanyisa.
Hata kisukume shrub jina yake.
Shanyisa Rioba.
Ni watoto utabeba ama ni bag utabebewa? What does that mean?
Not sure to say. But yes, that is what has been going on, and a lot of things. You can go to Hype Dante and check out some of the things that have been happening in there. But yes, we have food ready. All right, food, and we have an amazing conversation coming, and we have some fun activity. So right now, we can get into the fun activity. Can we?
Yep.
All right. So, lakini nasikia kusoma hizi pia. Hizi watu wamekuwa wakiandika. But ni sawa. I think tunaweza achia hapo. Yes, so now let's Alex Nduati alisema nabebea wife yangu bag na siringi. Alex, nasikia after some time your story itaisha. Nasikia ni saa hii tu. Enjoy while stock lasts. Waithera. You can read that. Lynn Kidiga. Did you say Kindiga?
No, Kidiga.
No, that's what you said.
Why I didn't say okay, whatever. Well, my week wasn't good and wasn't that bad. Tuseme tu ilikuwa hivi. Thanking God so far.
Karibu sana Lynn Kidiga. I mean, it's all right. Next week will be better. And let's believe that. All right. Awesome. All right. Yes, keep commenting and let us know what you're thinking. But we want to involve you into an activity. Activities zetu si upenda kuinvolve wase. So we'll be highlighting some of the things here.
Somebody is about to fail.
Yes, somebody is about to go down. Kuna mtu hapa lazima arudi ushago. Kuna mtu hapa, Nairobi is not for you, and I'm not talking about you. I'm not pointing names and mentioning fingers. But you're about to lose so badly, by the way. Like seriously. Like Chaukwelo, you're about to lose so bad. If you're joining us for the first time, yes, we are here, and this is Hadithi Zetu. You can see it's scrolling up chini, and one of the series we've been doing is things I should know before I do. Yeah, so we packaged quite a number of things that we thought you should know before you do, and please be with us. Sawa sawa. All right. So the first activity inaitwa read my lips. So, that is the first activity. So this is how the game goes. So she's gonna say something, and I'm supposed to look at her, and
You look at the screen. Don't look at me.
I look at the screen.
Yeah.
Aya, sawa basi. Nitaangalia screen, and then I'm supposed to guess what she's trying to say. All right, we've talked about this and we've decided mtu akiget ameget, apewe haki yake, hakuna kubadilisha. Okay, hakuna kuchange ati hapana, sisemi hivyo ati sababu nimeget. I know sometimes I can be very sharp, and I tend to know things to win games. I tend to
Unajua wale ujisifu ndo huu kwanga huko tu.
So read my lips. Aya, start basi. So hiyo ndio tu instructions. Instructions ni tunasoma lips alafu tuna come up na conclusion. All right, take it away. Sasa sijaona. Air Force. Air Force. Alphonse. Ni jina ya mtu.
No.
Lakini unaweza semaje kitu kama ati anasema. Sasa hiyo ni nini?
Wewe kama hauja concentrate please.
Hapana. Hata nyinyi hamjaget. Hata nyinyi hebu niambieni amesema nini? Say that again. Hakuna kitu nasema.
Hakuna kurudia.
Hakuna
kurudia. Hakuna and your time yako inaisha.
How much time do I have? 10 seconds. So guys, we are gonna put some timer here. Poleni ni sisi tu tutaona, but we will be faithful. We will be faithful. Sawa? So I have how many seconds?
Ndio hiyo ishaanza.
10.
Ndio hiyo ishaanza.
10 ni kidogo. Let's do 20 seconds.
No,
20 seconds, bubu. 10, 20. Sawa. I think the word is faithful.
Okay, let's do 15. That was a trial. I'm giving you, let's do 15 with the same word.
No, it's okay. We are doing 20. Si ndio inaendelea.
The word was iPhone.
iPhone.
In fact, I almost thought when you said Air Force.
All right. Sawa. Read my lips. Mine is, we are about to start. Wacha ni set timer. Mine is
why are you being extension?
Kuna
extension.
Kuna kwanza naogopa nimeshout.
Extension. I don't want your life.
10 seconds down. You have 10 more to go.
Extend. Intention.
Usiniangushe. Watu huku nje wanajua wewe ndio mjanja.
Are you bubu, you're lying. It's
5,
intention.
4. I'm actually adding you 10 more seconds. You're doing 30.
No, it's intention.
No.
I don't want.
Yeah. The word was elections. You say one more,
No,
and maybe one more. Election. No. Elections.
Lying.
Elections. What is your word?
My word is
Let me reset this. Mm-hmm. What's your word?
You think I'm gonna get it from here? That's
No.
ndio hiyo.
Sasa unaniambia ndio hiyo.
Ndio hiyo.
Ambrose. It is unfair. Everyone once again.
No, I'm not gonna repeat. You didn't repeat for me.
You didn't ask me to repeat.
No.
Air Force.
No.
Clue.
No, there's no clue.
See me, I'm asking.
It's a brand.
Uh-huh.
A very big brand.
Yanguo.
No, it's just a very big brand.
iPhone.
No.
Air Force.
No.
Air Max.
No. Ramtons.
This is a Ramton. Hizo ni gani za?
And
sawa.
I even checked from there.
All right. Fine. Fine. So far hakuna mtu ameget. Sawa. Hii game basi ni ngumu. Haya, read my lips.
Repeat. I didn't
Unacheki venye mimi naifanya pole pole.
No.
Unacheki venye mimi naifanya pole. Up.
That's what
you need
you're
to read
doing.
my lips.
No.
Check.
I can't read your tongue. You're doing.
Okay, so nifanya na lips peke yake basi.
Don't do that.
Aya.
Choma. What did you say?
Aya, sawa, acha nifanye tena.
I don't know.
Guess. Time.
Leave.
Hakuna.
Christmas. Christmas Eve. New Year's. It's New Year's. It's New Year's, Bubu. It's
You'll
New
be
Year's.
shocked by the way.
It's New Year's. Guys, mimi najua amesema. That's
Sasa
what
hata
you said.
ziko mbali sana.
That's what you said. I don't know.
Referendum.
Wow.
Your game.
But no one won, so yeah.
Let's go to the next game. Hii basi maybe tutawin. All right, guys. That first activity, nobody. All right. Are we setting up ourselves for failure? So we're gonna start with mine. Sawa. We're gonna start with mine. And
what are your 3 words?
Gani? Oh yeah, so the next activity, guys, inaitwa kuna jina kweli. Inaitwa
Fill the gap.
Really? All right, so guys, in that first one, nobody won. In this one, let's hope that somebody wins something. Okay. All right. Here we go. Sawa sawa. All right. So the next game or activity inaitwa fill the gaps. Sawa. So the rules here, what do you want to do? To go live or to share. You go to Facebook. Go to your account on Facebook.
Okay.
Mm.
Then What?
Go to your account on Facebook. Kuna mtu mwingine angependa kusikiza. Appear like you're posting afresh. What's up? No, not
Ni nani
even there.
angependa kusikiza?
Not there. Huko mahali ulikuwa tu. Back. Back. There, what's on your mind? And then watch that. And then go to live. Search hadithi zetu. Yes, but if you like to share a comment, you go to, or not to share a comment, if you'd like to go to, hey, guess who's here? Innocent Matara is in the building, represented. Kabisa sana. Kuna game inakam, na inataka pia participate. Hii ni moto. Sana. Good. All right. So the next activity before we get to our topic of the day is called Fill the Gaps. So this is how this game goes. Kwanza, we will display a word here. Na hiyo word ina miss letters. So
Supposed to spell it. Actually give the correct spelling.
So unafaa kuijaza. Sawa. Unafaa kuijaza. So let's see whether it will go well. So this is the first time we are trying this here. You can try it also at home. Hizi games zote unaweza jaribu na mtu yako. Kikani kama mmezubazuba hakuna form unamwambia tucheze game. So hizi ni games unaweza cheza. But yeah. So let's try. We're trying some of these things first with you guys. So we hope we don't ban. Now, the first word I want you to fill is that. So what are the missing letters? And you have 10 seconds.
Funny, we are timing.
Hey, 30 seconds. Not 10, 30. Ten. Ni word gani hiyo? Ni word gani hiyo?
And you have to get the correct spelling.
Yes, of course. Sasa si mimi ndo nakuambia. Give me a book. No, I need a book
so that I can. You should have come with your own. Okay. Because mine have written inside.
It's only 20 seconds. 10 more seconds to go. 10 more seconds to go.
You don't need that one. I can give you a paper.
So you can tell me you can give me a paper after many. Yeah, give me a paper. 10 seconds remaining.
Guys, you help me out.
The letter.
What word is that?
No, missing words, guys.
Or should we say the name?
Time imeisha. Time is up. All right. Tutaiweka hapo. You tell us which that is. Sawa.
Which that is.
Which word that is.
Okay.
Sawa. Aya. Sawa. Give me yours.
Where am I going?
Sasa yako ina.
Umejona mjanja.
Stop timing. Ni word ya Kizungu. Inaanza na letter?
No. I didn't ask for help. Why are you asking for
Why
help?
didn't
If you
ask?
don't know, you don't know.
Why didn't you ask?
I don't want to ask.
Unaniumiza kichwa.
There's no for asking.
Utuwezi ishi hivi by the way.
What's the word? In fact, your time is up. Yeah. Kwani, how long are we giving?
30. So I have 10.
Woo! Guys, if you know the word, you can help him. Time is up. Time is up.
So we need to ask these questions for comment. Ama ni sawa tu. Aya, sawa. Next question is, next word is that.
Give me a pen, give me a pen, give me a pen and time me.
Let me time you.
Lakini
si unaharamia. Hizo ni nini
na nini?
Kwani what happens to love?
Woo! The word is, that one I can see it. S-U-B-T-L-E.
What's the missing letter? No, you don't. They can't see. Just say the missing letter.
The missing letter is T.
Yes, you got it. See, I love you, and that's why I'm giving.
There's nothing like that.
No, that's why nakupatia ndio at least ikuwe rahisi. But guys, we still haven't. Hajajua hii ni gani? Hajajua hii ni gani? Na mimi sijajua hii ni gani? Hii inakaa lekre. Alright, sawa, nipe moja yako.
Ati inakaa lekre.
Nipe moja yako.
Kubalingi tu kushinda saa zingine. So, let me give you that one. Why are you shocked?
Report.
No, you just write the missing word.
The first missing word is E. The second missing word is...
Write the word here.
No, why is it? I can just jazz here. The first missing word is E. The second missing letter, not word, is O, and then R.
Okay, let's write. By the way, it's not correct, guys. It's not correct. Report. Umesema E, double P. Report na kwangana double P. He's wrong. Guys, he's wrong. The word is rapport. Guys, report iko na double P.
Me, I don't know. Kwani what happened to love? Unanianikaje bubu? Unanianikaje? Haya, sawa. Yangu.
It's just this one. That word is number 2. The word is sign. S-I. No, not sign. Let me repeat. It's not sign, sorry. The word is rain.
Yes, you got it. You got it.
I got 2 right.
She's gotten 2 right. I have gotten 2 right, so I think for you.
So the word is, the missing letters are R, E. Yes, R-E. Rain.
Okay.
Now, your last word is that. What are the missing? What are the missing letters?
You need accommodate.
Yeah, then just spell it out. Give me the missing letters. Kuna watu wako attend class ya English. Vile ninaona. What are the missing letters? What are the missing letters?
Ako.
Let me see.
Wewe ndo umeandika vibaya.
Nope.
Umeandika
Give me the
vibaya.
missing letters. Give me the missing letter. What's the missing letter after C?
Another C.
What's the missing letter after O?
Double M.
What is the missing letter again after O?
D. And that's why it's wrong.
It's not wrong. Oh yeah. Umepata moja. Umepata moja ndo una clap hivyo. Umepata moja.
Mbona inakuuma? Lazima uambie kila mtu nimepata moja. Si ni moja yangu. Moja nimesweat.
I won.
I got that thing the first 2 seconds. You know the worst is, hata the worst si kufail kuguess hizi words. The worst ni mwenye anakusetia exam, kuset exam vibaya.
Haijasetiwa vibaya guys.
Yes, but hapo hakuna mapenzi watu wangu. Sasa hii ni jina gani?
Wewe ya kwanza ni jina gani?
Hii ni jina gani sasa?
Wewe niambie yako ya kwanza ni?
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate is not written like that.
It is written like that.
No.
So then you're supposed to let us know then how it is written.
It's not written like that.
Oh, how is it written? Ebu tuambie jina gani?
It's from the word, is it hierarchy or hierarchy or
yeah.
So I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's hierarchical, wherever you pronounce.
Sasa hizo ni words gani?
Hierarchy, like yeah, like
sasa you can give me a word like hierarchical.
I can, because I can. Yeah.
When is the last time you used it?
Like today, right now.
Anyway, guys, that is the end of our activities. So we are going into the conversation. We have 10 minutes to go. So yeah, we get into our conversation. So our topic today is in line with what we've been seeing around. Last week last week we did a video that was pulled down, so we redid it today. You can go to our Facebook page or YouTube today. And we redid it on Tuesday. Yeah, we redid it on Tuesday and it was amazing. Feedback was good. You can go ahead look for it, nitaipata, and nitaipata, and let us know what you think. But basically, it was about things you should know, 5 things you should know before I do. Yes, so we continue with the series before I do, and this is a series we would like to continue with for, you know, forever, because we are passionate about young people, we are passionate about young couples, we are passionate about people who are planning to get married, we are passionate about people who are single and serious. And that is why we are talking about when we're preparing these shows and all these conversations. So initially, Fun Friday ilikuwa inafaa tu kuwa fun, but then we thought, your place a fellowship, how about do a conversation that will help somebody out there on a Friday night? So that's why we do these things. Now, guys, we are looking at how things are going, and we're realizing so many people, kuna vitu zinazuia wase ku get into marriage. Some of those things being things like umecheki dem ama umecheki jama, and then unapenda everything they have, and they come and tell you niaje, I am a, say a Christian, or I am a Muslim, I am Hindu, whatever, and that sort of makes you feel like I don't want to continue with this relationship. But then we also have couples who are feeling like, you know what, me, I don't care. Me, as long as roho yangu imependa, nitasonga na hii story hadi mwisho. And that is what we want to talk about. So would you change for love? Would you change for love, kwanza? And number 2 is the issue of, would you change your religion for love? Like umependa mtu, and today we're talking about religion. The change you're asking is, unaweza change faith yako. Say you are a Muslim, would you convert to Christianity because of love? And if you are a Christian, would you convert to Muslim or Islam for love? Let us know what you think, but this is what we think. Marriage requires you to share the same master, guys. So we realize that there are people who are watching this video, and they're not necessarily Christians like we are. We are both Christians, and we believe that Jesus is Lord. So that is what qualifies us to be Christians. We are believers, and we will be talking about that. And that is one of the things that we needed to know. As you have seen from the title, one of the red lights, or red lights or red flags in the initial stages was, nilikuwa nimecheki you dem na nilikuwa nimempenda, kila kitu was I had liked everything I had seen about her, but I knew something deeper was coming, where I would now talk to her about what I believe in. And now, would that change the whole thing? Would that change the whole situation? And because we needed to believe in the same things. So that would have been a red light. If she told me, nope, Mimi, I believe in, a stone, or Mimi, I believe in ABC and D, that would have been a red light for me. I would have pulled back. But before we continue with the conversation and just get to know what you think, even as you type whatever you're typing, what would be a red light for you in this relationship in terms of faith?
No, it's the same thing. I think if your master is not the same, then your marriage haiwezi stand, guys. Sidanganyane. Because if my master is money, and maybe your master is, what can you say, wealth. Wealth and money is the same thing. Or your master is Jesus, and my master is money. It means we are not on the same page, and we don't believe in the same thing. You believe in I believe in money, you believe in God. So what will I put first? I will put money first, and you will put God first. And so that is bound to make you guys clash at some point, because if you don't share the same master, when you want to pray or when you want to connect with God, I wouldn't see it as something I would want to do, because I'm not in that space. And so, like they always say, a family that prays together stays together. So, so in
Eish.
can I, can I cry? Yeah. So what that means for me is, if you share the same master, it means you're able to connect on the same level. You're able to do things on the same level. Hakuna mtu mwenye ako huku na mwingine ako huku. And so it's important, especially in marriage and even in your early stages of dating. You need to involve God. And master can be anything, but for us, we realize our master is God. So in everything that we do, Jesus, what's the difference?
God can be anything.
Yeah. So
I think everybody has a God. Most people have a God they follow, but not everybody has Jesus as their God.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's and it's because we just trying to answer the question of, so why is it important to share the same faith, or share the same beliefs, or share the same master? First, let me take you back. Some of the things that we needed to agree on is, we had things that we thought it would be important if my partner has these things. For me, it was so many things. It was a list of quite a number of things, which came down into just three things. And the first thing was, if we needed to share one thing I can't compromise, because I think in every relationship, or before you make such a commitment, one of the things you need to do is to list things that you can't compromise and things that you're willing to compromise. All right. And for me, I wasn't willing to compromise on the issue of faith. Okay. Because I knew what I was, where I was, I knew what I needed. I knew if I hang on this man Jesus, what is able to happen to me. And he had, for some time, for a long time, he was my everything. He was my anchor. He was my master. And so if I got somebody who didn't share the same master with me, then that would mean, and I know some of people are listening and say, that's so selfish. I mean, no, see, it's okay. You don't have to get into that. We said last week, you won't die for being single. So stop compromising on things that are big for you. If faith is a big issue for you, do not compromise, because as she has said, you will need to one day hold hands together and pray if you want to stay. A family that prays together stays together. If you want that family to last, then you will need to sit down and pray several times together. So when you pray, to which God are you praying to? Okay. So if she believes in cotton wool, and I believe in stones, so we want to pray.
You will be praying to stones.
She will be praying for cotton wool, and we will never agree. Our prayers will never be heard. So in case you're in a relationship right now, and maybe you're wondering, so why is it so hard for our prayers to be heard? Maybe it's good to go back to the drawing board and ask yourself, by the way, do we believe in the same things? Do we have the same master? This God that we are praying to, is it the same person my partner is also praying to? Because it's nothing bad as I am pulling this way and she's pulling the other direction. The only thing that will happen in that situation is a tear. And a tear in relationships is called a breakup. So you either have a broken relationship or a broken marriage. If you're not married yet, it's okay to have a broken relationship. because a broken marriage is even harder. All right. Yeah. So prayer, when you pray, we it's not easy to pray to different gods. So yeah, and to pray with different beliefs because itakuwa hard. You maombi sasa inaenda wapi hata? Yeah, that's one of the things. So for us, what we were not ready to compromise was that issue of faith, and that is what we felt we talk about today. Yeah. So what else would you like to
Would I like to
mention? Why is it important?
I mean, God God is the one who designed marriages. And when you get him out of the picture, that is no longer a marriage. I mean, he needs to be the center of that marriage. And when you get him out of the picture, and then it means feel you can do it on your own, which is not true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a better way of just putting it.
You just mentioned that, and I remembered. You see, marriage is sacred. So I think in all religions, in all beliefs, marriage is sacred. And what that means is that it has been brought together by, a certain, you've been brought together through a master or through a leader or through a spiritual force. Okay. So then God desires it to stay that way, because then if it's not like that, I mean, if it's not like that, then I don't know, because I'm trying to remember when at the altar tulikuwa tunashikanishwa and pastor akasema the authority have been given by God. Maybe we should have paused to ask, ama it is that the same God that tunafaa kukaa naye kwa hii relationship. So ikifika mahali we uchange ukwe some other uanze kubelieve vitu zingine. So what does it look like for our marriage? Yeah. So it's a serious thing, guys. It's a serious
we are leaning so much on the Christian side because we are Christians.
That's all we know.
So we only know yeah, that's all we know. So if maybe you're of a different religion, maybe a Muslim, then what does it mean to be a Muslim? And what does it mean you being involved with someone who's not of the same faith? How, especially now in a marriage setup, how would
it work?
How would it work?
Yeah, so we'll talk about what we know. And we hope that it helps somebody. I think it will cut across. But yes, on that point of marriage is sacred. I mean, if mmeshikanishwa church, then attending Christian or same faith activities or events, things like going to church or going to the mosque together, say going to church together, that enhances the bond, and it makes you guys tighter. So
yeah, because I'm just imagining you're a Muslim, you need to go to the mosque. You're a Christian, you need to go to church. How does that work?
Yeah, so Sunday ikifika mnafanyaga nini, ama Friday, ama so what happens when it's time to go fellowship? How do you go about it? The other reason I think it is important is because of your children. So when you get married, you will have children, okay? And once you have children, it will be so difficult for you, if you don't share the same faith, to bring up these children, because these children are they need to be led. Ni watoto, so they need to be led. So where are you going to direct them? Are you going to lead them according to venye wewe unataka ama venye mzee anataka ama venye, you know, how will you go, how do you plan to go about that situation? So as you date, it is important for you to think future and think watoto tutawaleaje, because if there are people who need to speak faith, or the children to hear about faith first is their
It's from your
parents.
parents.
All right.
Yes.
So if you give them away and say, maybe, you know, at this point we don't even care. So she believes in cotton wool, I believe in stones. Watoto wakikuja tutawapeana kwa mtu ana believe in God. Basi it shows that you believe in God, that you would like your children to also believe in that. Maybe Jesus. Let me use Jesus. Yeah, and then you're just being rebellious because it seems like there is someone you believe in, but you don't want to commit, and that's dangerous already. Utalea watu hii aje sasa? All right. So yeah, that is what we've been processing and just wondering and feeling for our friends who are dating and or you're searching and you found somebody who is good, you found somebody who is great, and you feel like I want to settle down with this person, and ile kitu tu haiko poa ni venye yeye ni wa dini fulani ama ni vile yeye we don't share the same beliefs, and I think that I can compromise. That would be a dangerous thing to compromise. It will affect you in future. Think about, you know, when you are faced with difficult decisions to make in the family, things like you need to pray for, you know, something, a breakthrough. You need to pray for your child who is sick. So mtaombeaje mtoi? Una get? Yeah. So family kwa ndoa kuna decision, itafika mahali mtakuwa faced na decisions ngumu ngumu. So if you don't, you need to think through that, and if you are able to answer all these questions and you still feel like I can still continue, ni sawa pia. But we thought those are things that you need to know. Again, also community plays comes in play so much. But I think watoto sana sana watakuwa affected. I'm not sure you've thought about it that way, but watoto sana sana watakuwa affected because your community of people who believe in cotton wool, my community of people who believe in stone. So that those two communities become the community we are introducing our children to. So they can be very confused. They can be very confused. You don't want confused children because now that's the beginning of a confused generation. And that's why the world will keep fighting. All right. Is there anything you'd like to add?
On what?
The same. All that. Why should people marry from the same faith?
Yeah. I think you've said everything. I cannot overemphasize, but I personally feel it's good to share the same faith, especially in the area of kids. See, kids follow what they see. Kids, they are quick to pick what they see. They are quick to pick routines and vitu tu. So if you're not together, it becomes confusing for them because they don't know what is right. What should we pick and what should we not pick? So for the sake of the children, I think it's important. It's important to share the same faith. Community as well, because I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just that. I mean, kids and where kids tunafikiria watoi, so mtawaongozaje? And number 2, how do you settle on how to pray for, different challenges or different things in marriage?
And even in decisions.
Decisions.
Yeah, because there are instances where you'll find, even in cases of divorce, kuna religions zina believe divorce is okay. Kuna zenye zina believe divorce is not, it's not okay. So if you get
kuna
married,
zenye zina believe pia kumari wife mmoja ni okay. Kuna zenye zina believe kumari wife wengi
or
ni
3 wives
okay.
is okay. So what do you do when
your husband brings you another woman and tells you, no,
but
where I fellowship, this is okay? Or how do you go about it when someone tells you, no, you cannot bring another woman here because where I worship, this is not okay? Or who I worship refuses this. So how do you go about it? Are you willing to fight over that? Yeah, so think about it. And there are people maybe who are listening to us and saying, but God ni mmoja. God si mmoja. So, and if you want us to have that conversation, please inbox us. But God si mmoja. So don't be fooled. Be wise. God si mmoja. Yes. God ni wengi sana. But
God can be anything.
God can be anything. But our God is Jesus Christ,
So maybe
Messiah.
Maybe now the question would be, because hizi vitu, I usually tell guys, the things you cultivate in your dating season are the things that will manifest in your marriage, if at all you choose to get married to this person. So maybe the question you should ask, or you both should ask yourself, is who is our master? Because then if you're able to answer that question, then it becomes easy for you to even make a decision and say, is this somebody that I want to live with for the rest of my life? Is this something that I want for the rest of my life? So it gives you an allowance to make a decision. Ndio usiingie kwa marriage and you're like, mi sikujua wewe, I didn't know your master is money, I didn't know your master is whatever it is. So maybe even in your early dating stages, before you sometimes,
na inaanzaga polepole, inaanzaga ile siku umeenda date for the first time, ama meet for the first time, ama umempeleka out for the first time, ama umempelekwa out, and there's a perfect opportunity for you to get to know each other, and you skip that faith conversation because you're feeling, who speaks about faith kwa date?
I mean, like, if you see your future with this person, guys, it shouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue.
Shouldn't be that
if
difficult.
It's an issue, then it's time for you to leave. That's a red light.
Or you're just not interested in this person, because these are the things that you're supposed to be talking about. If you're looking at forever, these are the things that you need to consider. These are the things. These are kama zile vitu, unajua vitu nasemanga, kuna zile vitu zubeba ndoa, vitu zile, yani you cannot afford to compromise. Guys, don't compromise your faith, because in the long run it will catch up with you.
That's very true. If you have to compromise anything, let it not be your faith. But see you on Friday next week, or by the mngependa tufanyage hii show siku gani? Maybe Friday is not even ideal. Mngependa tufanyage hii show siku gani? Let us know on the comment segment. But we want to continue with things that you shouldn't compromise before you do. And we want to do this before the year ends. So, things you should not compromise before you do.
Last week was, what was standing out? Because today what stands out is faith. Do not compromise your faith. Let it be.
No, last week was just a list of things that people need to know before they do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. See you next week. Next year we will start an amazing series that will be followed by an amazing series. In the month of February, we'll be launching something called Before I Do. It will now be practical and we're willing to work with couples that plan to get married. All right. Yes. Watu wako serious na wanakatiana. We're willing
Si
to
tu
work with.
kukatiana, like you guys are serious. Like you see a future with this person.
Yeah, we are willing to work with you. So, talk to us. Talk
In
to
your
us.
singlehood, don't look at us and say, lakini nyinyi mmeoana, so
No. We're just willing
you
to
don't
work
understand.
with married people. You have enough problems. We also have enough problems. So, si kila mtu ajisort. But we want to work with single people. Single people.
Single and serious.
Single
We
and
call
serious
it
people.
serious, single and serious. And you could be single and not in a relationship, but you long to be in something serious that will lead into marriage. We can also work with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. This has been Hadithi Zetu Fun Friday, Food Fun and Fellowship. Asanteni sana. We are the Mwangis. We are the who's and who, and we are done here.
Sijali, today our energies are a bit low.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
We
well.
are not well. Yeah, but we gotta do what we have to do. So peace.
Yes. Haya, tuzimie basi.